Today is a very interesting day for all the coffee lovers and for all the subscribers who have subscribed to my channel, the Alan's Multi-Cube channel that gives you all the knowledge and all the explanation related to most of the fields that is currently eco-friendly. So this one is a beautiful Moka pot, okay, and you can see that's the top chamber and that's the bottom chamber. That's the beautiful relief valve, yeah, and you can see, you can open this, it screws, right? And this is a nice strainer, yeah, which has got a kind of a pipe, and it is communicating with the top strainer, right? And this is the bottom part, and you need to fill this portion with the water, yeah. And this is a device basically to make your coffee, right? And you fill this just below this relief valve and with water, and then you install this beautiful strainer, fill it up with your coffee, right, up to the brim. Don't compress it, right, just leave it loose in there. This can basically make 6 cups, right? And then you need to install this top jar, which has got a seal in there, and also it has got a strainer, okay? You can see it's got a strainer. So this screws in there, it goes in clockwise, right? Clockwise, and you need to put this on a stove top, okay? You need to heat it, right, in simmer mode, and in around say 7 minutes you will see coffee coming out through here and falling down there, and it will fill up whatever is here, will come in here, right? So the water will get heated, it will start getting hot, and there will be kind of water and steam penetrating to the center of this funnel, which has got a strainer, and it will go in top over here with the coffee and mixed with the coffee powder, the coarsely ground coffee powder, and then it will slowly rush up and pass through this pipe after passing the top strainer, and it will get in here and fall off from here, okay? So it's a very beautiful device to make your coffee, yeah, in a daily basis. You have to clean it, of course, well, and dry it every day so that it remains well. It's a beautiful design, okay? The name the name Moka comes from the Sufi saint Baba Budan, who traveled all the way from Yemen to India. His name was Baba Budan, and he went to a place known as Chikmagalur with this beautiful beans, coffee beans. Hopefully they were, I think they were Arabica or Robusta, but I think Arabica. And he then planted these plants on the Chandragiri hill where he had his shrine, known as the Baba Budangiri shrine. And later coffee, of course, was expanded from there and went to all over Coorg and other parts of the country in India. So remember this interesting pot, okay? I will later demonstrate to you the process, how I'm going to make this beautiful coffee, and how you will have a lovely cup of coffee using the Moka pot, stove top pot. And it is interesting, an interesting day for all the coffee lovers. So if I've missed something, I remember the Sufi saint, that is Baba Budan, traveled from Yemen, from Mocha, the port city, by a ship probably, all the way back to India to go back to the Chandragiri hills, and he carried the seeds, not the plants, okay? So just to remind you, or if I've probably said plants before, so letting you know, they were the seeds that he carried all the way, and he planted them, and therefore we have a lovely coffee all over certain areas in India that is above a high altitude and good climatic condition that supports growing of coffee. Okay, so this beautiful pot was designed by Mr. Alfonso Biliet from Italy. Okay, remember Italy, they never grow coffee, but they are very good in marketing products. They are very good in roasting and brewing. All right, so the first step to make your coffee is you add your water. Remember, your water will be just below the relief valve. Yeah, you should not be filling it above the relief valve. You can just keep it. Yeah, you can see. I think that's just about it, right? Okay, so simple first step, right? The second step is to place your beautiful funnel strainer. All right, strainer is in there. Okay, you can put hot water if you want to, not boiling, but just lukewarm, a little bit hot if it can help you. All right, from a kettle. Okay, so the third step is to put 6 to 7 teaspoons of coffee powder. Don't compress it. Okay, just a light touch is enough. Okay, remember, this is a beautiful mixture of Sidapur coffee, which is 30% of Robusta and 70% of Arabica. All right, you clean all this. Yeah, it's a nice coarsely ground. Give it a light tap. Okay, take the spoon away. You don't need the spoon. And it's time now to shut the top. That's the procedure number 4. Okay, make sure you have the gasket in place. All right, turn it around, and make sure it is just hand tight. Okay, not very tight. Okay, just hand tight. Okay, now the beautiful device, or the Moka stove top, is ready to heat up. Right, remember, you go with a low medium heat. Okay, low medium heat. Another technique, you can use the bigger burner, but see, be very careful. Okay, you need to offset it a bit because you have to safeguard your handle. It doesn't need to get hot and start melting. All right, I will leave this open so that you can watch the coffee, the brewed coffee coming out. Okay, so hot water passes through that funnel, passes through hot water and steam through that ground coffee, and then passes through another strainer, and the brewing takes place over there, and it comes and drops in here. When it is in here, that's the coffee you need to drink. Right, the beautiful Sidapur coffee is slowly coming off the top. Very interesting dye for me, and please guys, this is the way to go with coffee. It is really an interesting day today for all the coffee lovers to see this beautiful demonstration that I've made, and it's a very simple way. Okay, just buy this beautiful pot, available online. The beautiful lovely Sidapur coffee is trickling out, and I can tell you, I will be able to make 6 cups out of this wonderful device. The Moka stove top is now working as it should work. Beautiful, lovely, and I'm sure the aroma is going to be just marvelous. Watch it, just watch it. It's going to fill on top. Remember, all the water from here is coming here along with the coffee. The brewed coffee is now settling into the upper jar, and very soon I will be having a delicious cup of coffee. It's not taken a long time. It's just exactly 4 minutes. You may take maybe 5 minutes. I've increased the flame a bit, but 5 minutes on a stove top, your coffee is ready. Okay, I've closed the lid now, but remember, you can stop the brewing process as soon as you see the level has reached almost where it should reach, and you know there's nothing much coming out. So it's time for us to close the lid and then release this beautiful lovely coffee. Shut it down. Voila, the aroma, mama, perfect. The piping hot coffee is ready to be poured. Just remarkable, ain't it? Let me pour my coffee. Hot coffee. Okay. Wow, that's a lovely coffee. Beautiful. Beautiful Sidapur coffee is getting ready. I just need to add some milk and a little bit of sugar. Remember, you can make 6 cups out of this, okay? 6 cups of coffee, all right? So once it is all cooled down, okay, you can open it, right? For the cleaning, you have to clean it, okay? And this is what I just need to show you. I need to show you, you know, what's happening here. That's what happened, and that's the water, okay? It's, you see, that's the water. That's you know, that's non-drinkable, but this one is your coffee, right? Now this can make 2 more cups of coffee, okay? I had 4 cups, I can make 2 more, okay? So you just need that much for your coffee cup, and then you add your milk and sugar, and you will have a lovely cup of coffee, okay? Make sure you clean everything nicely and lay them to rest, let it dry, okay? So to clean this one, I take this off, and then, you know, that's the way, you know, get rid of this coffee and throw it in the dustbin and clean everything all over together. All right, there you go. Just a good wash, okay? And that one, okay. Of course, you need to put some soap and wire brush everything, okay? And there you go. Good wash. Okay. There you go. So it will all have a good brush, okay? And then a nice wash. There you go. So it's all clean and tidy, and here it goes. This beautiful Moka pot will be ready to be used tomorrow early in the morning. I got all this wiped and clean, and make sure, you know, this area, the ceiling area is clean, and everything, the ports, the perforated holes are all clean. There is no coffee in there, okay? And then you can close it for the next day. They're beautiful buttress threads, and it's a lovely design, well thought, okay? Well, if I have missed something, you can ask me questions and I can let you know. All right, there you go.